dope. More dope. Come and get your fix. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with a fresh batch of dope. KnifeDope. That's right, people. The hits don't stop. Now, just for clarification purposes, this is my mini FSD. Not to be confused with my mini FSDI, mini FSD, mini FSDI. Not for sale, not for sale, for sale. I had a couple of y'all reach out to me inquiring, so I think there was a little bit of confusion. But yeah, we're past that. Got something interesting to check out. Want to give a big thank you to a dear friend of mine at this point, Mr. Dave, a.k.a. The Hammer, but you can call him OG for short. Mr. Dave sent me this Peña, probably about, at this point, probably close to 2 weeks ago. And so therefore I felt it was only time and only right that we got to it. This is a new offering from Peña, and this one is the Sicario. Now, Sicario is hitman in Spanish, my native tongue. And so without further ado, let's get to the dope. Now, these are actually OEM by Riot. So you know the craftsmanship's going to definitely be there. Price point on these are coming in at $298. And this is coming from Peña's X Series. Now, if you're not too familiar with what the X Series means, essentially that's just, you know, Enrique Peña's designs. He markets them. However, he does not manufacture them. Hence where Riot comes into play. Also, if you follow him, you'll know that, woo! D10 is dialed the fuck in. He initially kind of was more into traditional knives or traditional designs, but now he seemed to have gotten more into tactical, and that's what I'm going with here. We've got the beautiful, world-renowned Riot belt satin finish here on this 3.75-inch drop point blade. We're looking at a CPM M4, super tool steel, buttery smooth action. We've got the single form of deployment, which is that fantastic Peña front flipper. Very, very snappy detent. She does fly out. We got a nice full flat grind with a almost a full length swedge on the spine of the blade. There goes the Peña X Series logo on the show side. And there goes your steel on the lock side. Now, it is a full-size knife, so she's a big old girl. And big old girls need loving too. 8.37 inches is the overall length. Now, this is the jungle wear version. And it's got this stunning, I think that's a jungle wear fat carbon. And that is an overlay, not an inlay. If you look closely, it stands ever so slightly proud from the scale. It is a full-length overlay and is on both sides. We've got a nice milled titanium pocket clip also. Great amount of tension on there. Little quarter-length backspacer with integrated lanyard post for those weirdos. T8 in the pivot, and it looks like T8 on the body as well. So digging that. She is nice and center. This is a bolster lock. We've got 144 thousandths for your blade stock thickness. So that, in conjunction with that nice full flat grind, is going to result in, you guessed it, a slicey hoe. Now, the weight comes in at 3.74 ounces. Very neutral, slim handle. So ergonomically, there's not going to be no issues. I do not feel that hot spot. Plenty of real estate, so you can accommodate a full purchase, no refund. Wonderful job there on the sharpening choil. The plunge grind is done well. Now, something that I just can't seem to get over with Riot, Riot manufactured knives, and in particularly on these Peñas, is their lack of lock bar access. But that being said, they do chamfer the lock bar, and it is easily disengaged. So granted, it doesn't have the most room. It's not an issue for your disengagement. Yeah, this is giving me like steak knife vibes. But it's beautiful, man. Very, very glassy smooth. I know I said that, but goddamn, is it glassy. Let's go ahead and put some knives up for some size comparison. Basically, a little bit of knife flexing. You know how the fuck we do. Gotta roll with America first. We're gonna go with a good one. The Spyderco PM2 Tanto apparatus. So there you see that Sicario up against that. How about my only Peña in the collection? We're talking about the Mula Sons of Liberty rendition, 1776. Don't you forget, goddammit. Also rocking a gorgeous overlay, that Mars Fat Valley. And that one is also OEM by Riot. Let's do a couple more, shall we? Let's go back to the American side of things. We're going to go with my favorite one in the collection, and that is the McNeese Mac 2 3.5 rendition. How about some more fat carbon? One that made its way back into my collection recently, and that's the Artisan Cutlery Arian. And once again, the Sicario is bigger than both of those. Let's do two more. God damn it, two more. Got to bring in Big Mama, the AD20, which is a full-size knife for sure. Last but certainly not least, we got a Chavez. We're gonna go with the 229 kickstop apparatus. And once again, that Sicario is bigger than the 229 and just a hair smaller than the AD20. So yes, people, big knife vibes over here. And I wasn't quite sure how I was going to feel about it because of the size. But even though it's close to 8.5 inches overall, it does handle, you know, like a smaller knife. I don't see no issues in that regard. A little bit more pokey than I like. For a second there, I thought, and that's kind of weird saying that about a knife, but it almost looked for a minute like I had a secondary, like a very minimal secondary tip, but that's not the case. This is a good one. Big shout out to Dave. He really wanted me to get this on the channel. He said that he had not seen this this knife being reviewed by anybody yet, so appreciate him for sending this down my way. Now, this is available. I know he is willing to let it go. These, like I said, are coming in at $298. This particular version is on pre-order. So if it speaks to you, I think he said $275. Brand new in box. I literally got it and just showcased it for y'all. So, yep. Let me know. But more importantly, I want to know what you fuckers think. Tell me all about it. Love you, mean it. Until the next time. Cut something. Cut someone. Just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers!